Good evening. This is Greg Polius here with the Sports Hit List. By the fans, for the fans. Now, I want to discuss haters. Now, I'm a firm believer that if you are in regular life, you don't have haters. Okay, I just don't believe it. I think it's a nonsensical notion. However, in the sports realm, in the arena of sports fandom, haters are alive and well. And there are four different types of haters. You have your clueless haters, you have your emotional haters, and then you have your irrational haters. And the last one is the one that encompasses all three of those. Okay, those are usually your worst ones. And why I want to talk about haters is because haters tend to be consistently inconsistent with their sports takes. This was no more evident than the Luka Doncic cold-hearted, step back three on Reggie Jackson in game 4 of the Clippers Mavs. What are you getting at, Greg? People are trying to figure this out. Where are you going with this? Hear me out. The most important part of that play was not the dagger that Luka hit, the game winner. It was the fact that Kawiet Leonard, the former defensive player of the year, top 2, perimeter defender in the league, did not fight through that weak screen to face up on Luka in that moment. Instead, he let Reggie Jackson handle it, who was getting torched all fourth quarter. Now, why did I bring up haters and then bring that up? Do you know why? It is because if that was LeBron James, the internet would have had a field day with this if LeBron didn't fight over the screen to guard the best player on the court. Nah, Greg, you wildin'. That's not the case. You can't prove that. Well, actually, yes, I can. And here's to show you. Now, besides these screenshots in 2018 of people waxing poetic about LeBron not being able to man up to the challenge and face up on KD, we did not hear that same energy when it came to Kawhi. You know why? Because Kawhi is the most pampered superstar of our time. You could look up and down my timeline, other people's timeline. All it was talk about how cold Luka is, and Luka's the best young player, upcoming at 25. Luka's going to be the greatest player in the league. I'm not trying to discredit any of that. Gotta love Brooklyn. I'm not trying to discredit any of that. What I am saying to you guys is don't sit here like my man Carl did and make a video and pass over it, like it wasn't that big of a deal. We can't talk about that because Paul George played so terribly. But then 2 years ago was going crazy about LeBron not fighting over screens. You don't believe me? Take a look. So now that Carl has outed himself as consistently inconsistent, as well as other people throughout the interwebs, let's call a spade a spade. If LeBron James had played 60 games out of 82 and the majority of his games he rested, the internet would go crazy. Kawiet Leonard is not held to the same standard that LeBron is, but yet people want to give him the same moniker. He's the best player in the game. If he wins, a ring with his third team, he's top 10, top 5 of all time. Nah, keep that same energy. Kawhi is the most pampered superstar in our era, and you guys have proven it.